Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Spiffy Lou here. For those of you who are new to my channel, welcome. For those of you who are familiar with my channel, welcome back. Today I have a very special guest with me, a friend of mine, really close friend. We went to school together. I love this brother, Dre St. Laurent.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Thank you for coming, brother. I really appreciate you.
Absolutely.
And guys, we really have don't forget to like and subscribe. Before I even begin, don't forget to hit that like button, smash it. It really helps us out in the end. We have some very interesting topic to discuss with you guys today, and we're going to be discussing how to build new skills and how to remain marketable, right? And at the end of the day, I feel like Andy has some great insights to bring to this conversation, so that's why he's with us. We reached out to Instagram to get some questions, to solicit your help in getting some questions, and we did get some response. So guys, we will be discussing those questions, but at the end of the day, if I did not get to your question, please don't feel offended. Don't forget to reach back out to me, and I'll definitely will respond to you privately, okay? Great. Let's get after it, guys. So like I said, great to have you here, Andy.
Yes, sir.
Can you just tell me a little bit about yourself, Andy, your background. What's going on with that?
Hey guys, first of all, my name is Idris Andy Dasso, Dre St. Laurent on Instagram, and I'll have the link below here.
Dre St. Laurent is nice. It's not a forgettable name.
It isn't. So just in case you want to ask me any questions, you will have my Instagram below.
On the bottom, yeah.
So what do I currently do? I'm a senior investment associate. I work in investments, and I cover predominantly money markets. And I felt like since Lois was shooting a video about how to stay marketable and to have our skills afloat, I felt it would be a good idea for me to join.
So basically, you where the money is at, huh?
I would hope so. I don't see it yet, but we'll see. Hopefully, one day.
He hits us with the hopefully.
But I'll say this: it's a good paying field. So if you wanted to get in, then if you wanted to ask me questions on how to do it, just make sure you ask me questions. And just shoot below.
Great, thanks for that, Andy. So how would you say, how do you transition or prepare to transition to a totally different role than what you're in right now? What are some of the things that you do?
Okay, so let's say I was looking for I wanted to change. I wanted to go to a different field, or I wanted to go to a different company, or even more senior, right?
Okay.
So what I'll do, for example, is just to make sure that I have the skills that are required for the position, right? Because you want to make sure.
So imagine if you didn't have the skills at all. What would you do?
Okay, so if I didn't have the skills at all, I will. So what I'll do? I'll look at the job description, right?
Okay.
Look at the skills that are required for this role, that is for the said role, and I will make sure that whatever skills are on there I have already. But if I don't, like you said, what I'll do is basically just go on Google or YouTube, right? Just figure out, okay, what is this? Because you may not know what it is. What is this? So if I do have it, if I know what it is, then I will take some classes, look at some videos, and make sure I have what I need to have.
Okay.
Or I will go on LinkedIn, right, and then ask the people that actually work for the company that I'm going to go into, and they'll actually work in the role that I want, right? Ask them, okay, hey, how you doing, right? Just find out, okay, what are the skills that I need for me to just be a perfect candidate for this thing, for example. And that has worked for me so far, so I think it's a good thing to do. Networking is also great.
Actually, to think about that, it's really great to really reach out to people that are currently in that role that you seek to, get to, and just ask them about the day-to-day. Like, what is the day-to-day like? So you can understand, aside from the job description, what does the role actually look like on a day-to-day basis? So that's actually really great insight, Andy. And also utilizing Google to search those job descriptions. Make sure that the skills that you have are transferable, by searching, hey, what do I need to do to become an investment analyst? What are the day-to-days for an investment analyst like, or a business analyst, or whatever kind of role you're looking at?
Yep.
Google is your friend.
Absolutely.
So continuously keep using that.
Yep.
So secondly, Andy, what are some skills essential to do the roles that you currently have right now, and how did you acquire those skills?
I'll just start by saying this. I went to college, right? Well, almost all did, I hope. And there's a lot of things that I learned in college, and a lot of things I did not learn in college.
I can
right?
say for sure, yeah.
So for me personally, how do I see it? You have to just really just go in the mindset that you're trying to learn something. Just because you had a 4.0 GPA in school doesn't mean anything. You get to the job and not know what you're trying to do. So for me, there's this thing called VBA, which is
Visual Basic Language, right?
Okay. And that helped me out because we're in the era of automation. Everything is about just going from one cluttered set of data to something that's more streamlined, right?
Yeah.
And for me personally, I felt like those classes were available online, and I felt like if I learned this, I'd be a better asset for my team, my company, and so on and so forth. So what I did was that I went on Google and just look for it, and then there's a lot of classes that popped up on YouTube, a lot of classes that popped up, and I was able to take those classes, 1 hour per day, and I was able to get to where I'm at now. I think that I'm actually good at what I'm doing.
VBA, like Andy said, is really great for streamlining big data. So you take a big data and basically automate that process on a month-to-month basis. That way the process is able to run without your input. So what's great with that is that for me, I use Power BI. And coming into the role that I'm at, it was very important. We're going into an age where we need to start visualizing data in the right way to kind of basically take information, big information, in little chunks, like in graphs. It's better to see things when you see them visually. So for me, learning Power BI, I found myself on YouTube a lot of the time, like you're doing right now. And I also found myself on Microsoft blogs asking questions like, how do I learn DAX language? How do I build this graph? How do I take my skills to the next level? I have this problem right now. How do I fix it? So using Google and using those tools available for you and using people as well to help you reach that skills or get yourself to the next levels. Don't be afraid to ask your colleagues, your friends. There's no such thing as a stupid questions. So next, I would say let's talk about building resumes, the right resume.
I will let him talk about building right resumes because he's the GOAT and he helped me out building my resumes, and I'm forever thankful for him. So I'll let him go with that. Go ahead.
All right, so tossing that back, Andy. Right. Thanks for the praise. Honestly, guys, I would say there's no such thing as the right resume, guys. Everybody thinks that one resume can match all jobs you apply for, but the truth is there's no such thing, right? The reason being is that each job uses things called like algorithmic searching, and honestly looking for keyword searches on your resume. And what that means is that the job site is looking to match the job responsibilities to your resume. So you want to ensure that with every resume you build, you take those keywords in the job search, in the job description, and kind of explain how you've done that in the past and relate it back to your prior roles. And if you cannot do that, that's fine. Don't lie on your resume. You better off saying you can't do it than lying on your resume. And also, today we have LinkedIn, where LinkedIn helps you build it's literally an online resume. And you can search on LinkedIn resume builders, and they can actually reach out to you and help you take whatever resume you have right now to match the job you're looking for. So guys, like I said, there's a lot of tools out there for you to help build the right resume, but you can't take a one resume fits all approach, because that's not possible.
So I'll say this also, because as far as resumes goes, let's say after you finished, you went and sought out help from LinkedIn, and then you had the help from this dude, for example, to help you out with your resume. Just make sure, because when recruiters, like you said, algorithm searches, for example, like when recruiters go online on LinkedIn, they want to see these things on your resume, because you can have the keywords and your titles and everything, but most people do not add the actual things that they do at work, for example. And that's important.
So basically, they just have a title and
they have the title and have nothing.
Got it.
So what you want to do, for example, is that after you finish building your resume, you will add those things in bullet points, right?
On your LinkedIn.
On your LinkedIn. Wow. So that way, when a recruiter comes in and they search for your name or they search for something, your name pops up as one of the candidates, and that really helps me out, and it helped me out. So I'm pretty sure it helps a lot.
And honestly, I totally agree. Yeah. But one thing I would say is you always have to keep them wanting more. So
absolutely,
you can keep your prior experiences on your LinkedIn, but in terms of your current job, you want to keep your current job a mystery. That way they do have something to reach out to you for.
Sure.
It's very important. Sure. Finally, guys, let's discuss continuing education and classes and certification. So what is your thoughts on that?
Of course, I will hope that everyone that's in finance has a bachelor's degree, right? Because I think that's a prerequisite to get in there.
Yeah.
But you want something else that's going to make you stand out from other candidates. For example, if you're applying for a very coveted job, you want something else. So, for example, you and I, we went and did
our CFA.
Right, we did the CFA level 1, and then that was good, because that opens a lot of doors, because people think that you're actually serious about what you want to do in life. For example, as far as that is the MBA, which is long-term shot, I guess. But there's also a lot of certifications online, and I'm all about data analysis and all about how to make automation in shorter words. So I went online, and there's a website called Udemy, which is udemy.com, and Coursehero.com. We'll have the links down there, don't worry.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of free classes there. I look for the ones that are 4.5 stars to 5 stars, that are free or not free, depending on what it is that I'm trying to do. And that's how you're able to learn. I'm able to learn a lot of things like Tableau, like Python, for example, and VBA. That's was the most helpful thing for me. So I think for each and one of us, an hour a day, depending on what it is, right?
It helps you
an
get
hour
better.
a day, right?
Yeah.
It's easy to do. So for me, that's how I did it. And then if I'm able to do it, trust me, you can do it. So I think that's how, that's very important for you to stand out from different candidates.
And even if you can't even commit an hour a day, you can go on LinkedIn, and LinkedIn offers different assessments that show recruiters that you are, at certain skill level. Take advantage of that. Those are 15 to 30 minutes quizzes just to show your skill that sets you apart. Or also, like I said, like Andy says, you can go and take several Microsoft certifications to show that you're an expert on Excel or in Power BI. These things just set you apart from other candidates, and you want that, guys. So like we said, guys, we've offered you 5 easy things to help you build your skills and stay marketable. If you have further questions, you can always email me at spiffyloufinance@gmail.com, or look me up on Instagram. Link is going to be on the bottom. And like I said, guys, don't be afraid to reach out to me. We do have more content coming for you guys. But like I said, this has been an episode of Spiffy Lou Finance. I look forward to seeing you guys in the future. Stay with it. Like and subscribe.